Lisandro Martinez, one of the fan favourites at Manchester United. Question marks are being raised about could he play in this Ruben Amorim system. We'll be talking about why his strengths, his weaknesses, and ultimately why that question has arisen. And let's get straight into it. Listen, Lisandro Martinez is one of the best on the ball centre backs for me in the league. I think the way he passes the ball, his aggression, his quality, he plays with his heart on his sleeve. He's ultimately the ultimate professional. But question marks have been arising after his game yesterday against Nottingham Forest. Could he be someone who doesn't fit this Ruben Amorim system? There's a lot of players at Manchester United for me who don't quite fit the system at the moment, and there are concerns of their future at Manchester United. But I think Martinez is definitely one of them. He's had two big injuries at the club that have massively kept him out for a long period of time, and I don't think we've really seen Martinez get to his best in the last couple of weeks. As I said yesterday, on the goal, that the cross comes in from the right hand side, Martinez side doesn't prevent the cross coming in, isn't quick enough to get out. And when the header comes back across, he should be able to get rid of it. Martinez is one of those players who I do worry about him in large spaces. Forget the height thing. Yes, he shouldn't be marking a 6'4" defender, but the ability to cover large spaces would make him a huge weakness at Manchester United for me. As I said, I like the way he plays. He plays with a lot of passion, a lot of heart. And that's something that's ultimately good. He's a fan favourite at the football club, but you ultimately have to look at his game, and he is making a lot of errors, a lot of cheap errors. And yes, it wasn't only him. I think there were other defensive errors, and there were times where that cross could have been prevented, but this isn't the first time we've seen the mistakes creep up at Manchester United. I think he has got to improve on that. As I said, a player who we do like a lot, a player we talk about, we applaud when he has good performances. But I think yesterday was a weakness. And even before Amorims came in, I did have issues about his sort of ability to cover large spaces. Because when you're playing in the back three, there's more spaces for you to cover because you don't have your left back or your right back on the other side. It's literally you're covering the left hand side, the centre back is covering the middle, and the right centre back is covering the right back area and the right centre back area. So there's a lot of spaces to cover. Look at Martinez in that left centre back position. He has to cover that left sort of area, and he also has to cover the centre back area. So it's all about finding that balance. I thought when Masraoui played there against Arsenal during the week, I thought he was fantastic, and it is very frustrating because I think he did massively struggle. As I said, I think he can turn it around. Is it about finding a better position for him? Is it about getting a quality left wing back in to kind of support him on that side? I think it will be very interesting. As I said, I do like him. I think he is a very passionate player, someone who does have a lot of quality, and I do still want to see what he can offer to Manchester United, but there certainly are weaknesses in his game, which I look at and think, is he really good enough to be at Manchester United? And I'm seeing it not just now, obviously he's been reactionary after a game against Nottingham Forest, but with just the simple sloppy mistakes. As I said, I do like him. He will probably start the next game and he will probably have a good game, but that's something I did pick about, and it was a huge worry for me to kind of look at it in that sort of aspect. But listen, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the situation with Lisandro Martinez? Would you want to keep him? Would you want to sell him? Could he fit into this system? I don't think he can play as a left wing back. Could you see him in that central centre back? Obviously, he's played minutes. I think it was against Everton at right centre back. So there, Amorims does obviously like him. I think he's a tenacious player, someone with a lot of quality there. But could he really fit into the Manchester United system? Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. That's been another topic video. I've already done one on Lenny Yoro. I think I did one on Onana. So yeah, there are lots of coming out. Obviously, it's a big week for Manchester United. We face next weekend. We face obviously Man City in the Manchester derby, and we face Victoria Pilsen during the week. So two very interesting games. Big game for Ruben Amorim. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. That has been me talking about Lisandro Martinez. Is he a weakness in this Manchester United team? I think out of the defenders, in the central centre-back, I thought De Ligt has been excellent, and the right centre-back, Yoro, Masraoui, whoever's in that side, has done relatively well. That left centre-back is an issue at the moment, and it has to be solved. We do need someone who's left-footed out there. I mean, the only other left-footed centre-back we have at the club is Shaw, and you can't really rely on him. But listen, I think Martinez can improve. I think there was a few sloppy errors that I think he did make, and it wasn't like major, but I think there were some things I did notice. There were some sloppy passes and there were some cheap schoolboy errors which I didn't expect Martinez to make. And this is not me only talking about the Forest game, it's talking about what I've seen so far this season. But let me know your thoughts, like, subscribe, and peace.